On the night of December 24th, 1973, a heavy snowstorm swept across the rural Milford Road area in Ohio. Visibility was nearly zero. At around 10:10 p.m., the local patrol station received a strange call. "There's a man walking in the middle of the road, stumbling, wearing an old-fashioned coat." Officers Daniel Clark and Henry Murphy arrived at the scene and saw a silhouette moving slowly through the snow. The figure kept his head down and appeared to be muttering something. When the patrol car's headlights hit him, the officers relaxed for a moment. They stepped out of the car. But when the man finally lifted his head, his eye sockets were completely empty. Two pitch-black hollows stared back at them. Officer Clark reached for the radio, and at that exact moment, the man dissolved like smoke. He vanished in front of them. The officers searched the area and found footprints in the snow, but they stopped abruptly in the middle of the road. No continuation, no sign of turning back, as if the man had been lifted into the air or evaporated. The event was filed as disappearing pedestrian case, December 24th, 1973. That same night, a few kilometers away in Old Milford, 17-year-old Ben Turner went missing while walking home from a friend's house. His family contacted the police. Tracing his expected route, officers found a line of single, undisturbed footprints in the snow. But just like the first incident, the prints ended abruptly beneath a telephone pole. The pole had no snow on its upper side. Strange, considering the storm. On the metal surface, officers found fresh handprints, as if someone had grabbed the pole and tried to pull themselves upward. Ben's phone wasn't found on the ground. It was discovered 5 meters up, tangled in the overhead wires. It couldn't have been thrown. Wind and snow could never place it there. The official report stated, "Footprints of subject terminate at the base of a telephone pole. Phone located in an impossible height. Cause unknown." On the morning of December 25th, the police returned with expert tracker Tom Harkins. As they approached the woods, the radio emitted heavy static. Then a voice came through, Ben Turner's voice. "Mom, don't let them find me. It's cold, so dark." The officers froze. The radio was on a closed channel. No external access was possible. Suddenly, a metallic scraping sound echoed from inside the woods. Tom lifted his flashlight. Nothing. Then, between two trees, a shadowy human shape appeared, moving awkwardly, as if trying to walk but hitting an invisible wall. Officers called out to it. No reaction. When the flashlights hit the shape directly, the figure disintegrated into the light. Moments later, words appeared scratched into the surface of the snow. "I didn't want to freeze." The snow hadn't been touched by any tool. It looked freshly carved by an invisible hand. Search efforts continued for 48 hours, but Ben Turner was never found. The report remained open. Officers Clark and Murphy added a final note. "The figure we encountered was not human. It only took human form for a moment." The three events of Christmas 1973. The disappearing pedestrian. The missing teenager. The radio voice. All pointed to the same place, the snow-covered forest line of Milford Road. For decades afterward, locals claimed that every Christmas Eve, a lone shadow walked along the road and disappeared when headlights touched it. In 2021, a driver recorded a dark figure on camera at the same spot. Investigators stated the movement was inconsistent with human anatomy. The file remains in the archives as Unresolved Christmas Incident, Paranormal Suspected Case,